Hi everyone. This video represents the current state of simulation of the chocolate production and packaging line developed in FlexSim. Each flow item represents a full production batch of approximately 10,000 chocolate bars. The objective of this simulation is to analyze system behavior, identify bottlenecks, and evaluate performance through key indicators like resource utilization, working process, and throughput, like we can see in the graphs. Uh, the process the process begins with raw cacao entering the system, followed by a process of selection, roasting, grinding, tempering, and cooling. This upstream stage operates as batch-based process with relatively long processing times. The tempering stage includes stochastic failures, which introduce variability and represent a real operational interruptions. The upper chart shows the utilization of key sources by hour. Here we can observe that the manual process operates at high, very high utilization levels, close to full capacity for most of the simulated period. In contrast, upstream processes such as flow, packaging, and tempering exhibit lower or fluctuating utilization. This imbalance indicates that manual boxing is acting as the system bottleneck, constraining overall throughput and limiting the performance of the entire line. The middle chart represents the content of the WIP packaging buffer over time. The increasing trend confirms that items accumulate before the manual boxing stage due to insufficient downstream capacity. The average content of the buffer is approximately 1.05 items, with a maximum of 3 items observed. Additionally, the average stay time in this buffer is 134.31 minutes, like we can see here. This is indicating prolonged waiting times caused by the bottleneck. The bottom chart shows the cumulative outputs of the system. Although production increases over time, the slope of the curve is relatively low, with only 2 batches complete during the simulation horizon. This confirms that the system productivity is limited by downstream constraints rather than upstream processing capacity. Overall, the simulation demonstrates that the current system does not reach a steady state within the simulated horizon. The increasing cycle time, high utilization of manual boxing, and accumulation of working process highlight a structural inefficiency in the packaging stage. These results justify the need for operational improvements, which will be explored in the proposed future state simulation. Thank you.